I never believed love could grow out of a glowing screen. For me, online connections had always been temporary distractions, digital echoes that faded as quickly as they appeared. But then I met him. Well, not met, exactly. It started with a message request. It was late. I was scrolling through a group chat about photography when a private message popped up. "Hey, I liked your photo of the rain on glass. Do you always capture moments like that, or was it just luck?" I stared at it for a moment, almost ignoring it. But something about the way he phrased the question intrigued me. Not nice pic or you're talented, but a curiosity about the way I saw the world. I replied, casually at first. A bit of both. Luck loves practice. That night turned into 3 hours of typing. His name was Ethan. He wasn't some polished profile with perfect photos. He sent me a blurry selfie with messy hair and coffee in hand, laughing at how terrible he looked. It was the opposite of what I expected, and it made me laugh so hard I snorted. We started talking every day. At first, just about hobbies, music, books, food. He told me he once tried to bake bread but forgot the yeast and ended up with something he described as an edible brick. I told him about the time I tried to dye my hair red and it turned out orange. Soon, the silly stories turned into real confessions, fears, dreams, regrets. And then came the calls. His voice was warm, with a slight rasp, like the sound of a record player. It felt oddly familiar, like I'd known him in another life. We would talk until dawn, laughing at inside jokes nobody else would understand. It was easy. Too easy. The first time he said, "I wish you were here," my heart tripped. I wished it too, desperately. But there were miles between us, and all we had was the glow of screens. Still, the distance didn't stop us from falling. I caught myself smiling at my phone in public, rereading our chats like a lovesick teenager. My friends noticed, teasing me with questions. But when they asked if I trusted him, I hesitated. "I think so," I said. "I feel like I do. But the internet is tricky. It's hard to believe in what you can't touch." One night, he called me while walking home from work. It was raining, and I could hear the drops against his jacket. "I wish you could see the city right now," he said. "Everything feels alive, like the rain is washing it clean. I want to share this with you." I closed my eyes and imagined standing there beside him, both of us drenched, laughing like idiots. My heart ached with the wanting. And then, suddenly, we started planning. Half joking at first, but then serious. "Maybe I could visit," I said. He laughed softly. "Or maybe I should come to you. I owe you a brick-shaped loaf of bread, remember?" It felt real. It felt close. Like love was no longer just possible. It was inevitable. But life, cruel as it is, had other plans. One evening, Ethan didn't reply. Hours passed. Then a day. I told myself he was busy. Then 2 days. 3. My chest tightened with panic, but I tried to stay calm. Finally, a message arrived. But not from him. It was from his sister. She introduced herself gently, explained that she had found my number saved in his phone under Rain Girl. At first, I smiled through tears, realizing he'd given me a name that meant something to him. But then her words blurred. There had been an accident. A car. A wet road. He hadn't made it. I dropped the phone. The sound it made on the floor was dull, unreal. My body felt weightless and heavy all at once. I wanted to scream, but no sound came out. The next days passed in fragments. Tears on my pillow, unanswered calls from friends, the ghost of his voice in my ears. I scrolled back through our messages, clinging to every word as if rereading them could bring him back. His last goodnight felt like a knife in my chest. I thought about deleting everything, but I couldn't. His jokes, his confessions, his silly voice notes, they were all I had left. One night, I played a recording of him laughing. It filled the silence of my room, and for a moment, I closed my eyes and pretended he was still here. The sound faded, but the warmth stayed. People tell me online love isn't real, that you can't truly know someone through a screen. But they're wrong. He was real. His words, his laughter, his kindness, those things were real. And they left marks on me deeper than distance or time could erase. I never got to meet Ethan. Never got to feel his hand in mine. Never tasted the bread he swore he'd bake for me. Never stood with him under that cleansing rain. But he changed me. He taught me that sometimes love is not about forever. Sometimes it's about fleeting moments, stolen from the universe, fragile but powerful enough to alter the shape of your heart. I still take photos of rain on glass. And every time I do, I think of him. My stranger. My almost. My never.